final event of Bergen 2025. What a championships it's been. I feel there may be a storm brewing in the air. So, one final event, here we go.
Yeah, talking about order and formation. Here we are with the relay lineups. Germany on the outside and nearest to the supporters, who've got a fantastic ringside seat of this. Romania, then from lane 7. And France, who were 2021 winners of this title, able to whip up the crowd, slapping on those banners. Belgium actually never won at European Under-23 level, despite their obvious senior pedigree. Spain, who had 3 individual finalists in the men's 400 meters. The champion, of course, in that race was Jonas Vipers of the Netherlands. He will go in this race. Egan Doody, Baird and Mannion for Ireland. Relays, one of the backbones of Irish athletics resurgence. And listen to that noise for the Italians.
That's 400 men. Final.
Italy, Germany, France and Great Britain have won the last 4 editions. So what will happen in 2025? Well, the Italians do go on the inside. Then the Irish, then the Netherlands, Spain, Belgium, France, Romania and Germany. The final race here, the men's 4x400 meters relay. Silence inside the stadium. Listen to the noise that you're about to hear. And there we have it. The crowd full of athletes who've already competed, lapping this up. They can sit back and enjoy. Some pressure is on. A last chance of a medal for your nation. Germans going nicely here on the outside, running blind on this first leg initially with Torben Pinker. And creating a gap. But France shown as leading overall with Felix Levasseur, one of the improvers at these championships. And he's going to hold on for now, trying to keep up the strength in the latter stages. On to Maxime Vasma, one of the athletes who was fresh before this relay. And the Germans with Max Hussemann. The runner individually didn't progress through to the semi-finals, so this is his chance for glory. Looking down at the track there, Angel Gonzalez of Spain. And they have Markel Fernandez, one of their individual finalists, will go on the next leg. So Spain were always going to be strong. David Garcia was 4th in that final. Gerson Pozzo was 8th. Garcia has already gone, and Pozzo on the last leg. So the Spanish still leading from the Germans and then the French quartet. Real work to do for the Dutch. And they've already used their Olympic champion card, Isaiah Klein-Ekink, who was on that last leg. So, nothing to separate these 3. Fernandez being chased down by Mudio Priso. So are these going to be the 3 medalists? Germany just beginning to fade a little. Lucas Krapper tiring at the end of this leg, but pick up strongly again with Florian Kroll. Belgium and Italy, as you can see, fighting behind. Watch out for the Netherlands. Is that gap too big to make up for the man who ran sub 45, the first ever to do it at these championships? Still Pozzo hanging on for Spain. Lacroix chasing for France. Kroll is still working, still pushing, still fighting. Is the order sealed down this home straight at full speed? Vipers is there. The orange light is coming. Is it going to be too late? It is. Spain take the gold. Yet another championship record by a tenth of a second. A European under-23 records. And that's been the story of the 400-meter events, right across flat, hurdles and relays. 6 records locked out in 2025. What a championships to remember here in Bergen. France and Germany, silver and bronze. Listen to this.
Well, they've been the perfect races to end on, haven't they? Because as soon as the gun went, the roar in both the men's and the women's races, as there'll be plenty more dancing to come later tonight, I'm sure, for each and every one of these athletes who will be celebrating. What a successful championships it's been all round. What an experience. As Alex said, 6 championship records smashed. History rewritten here in Bergen. And of course we had to end on another one. Spain absolutely flying. 3 minutes 2 seconds, .02.
Well, the Netherlands just outside the medals, but Jonas Vipers on that final leg ran a split time of 43.79. And with the medal positions looking like they were sealed, apart from his incredible closing speed, you had to watch the man in orange, but it was just too big a gap to make up. Germany doing well on the outside initially. Incoming runners doing everything, crashing down to the ground there. And here we see on to Fernandez, who fought hard under real pressure from Murillo Priso, but retained some sort of gap, not much in it. And then Pozzo from Lacroix and Kroll. Also some impressive splits. Kroll 44.93. Murillo Priso 45 flat for the French, their fastest. 44.92 for Pozzo of Spain. Well, I think this allows us to be very excited, first of all, about seeing more European talent at the under-20s in Tampere next month, but also at the World Championships, and thinking about who we might see do well there. More dancing, but I think very much allowed.
Of course it is. It's been an exceptional championships, and it's one where, of course, there's been a huge amount of demands on the athletes, so they are right to party and celebrate tonight.